Okay, everything looks good. Hello and welcome back to another live stream. I know it's been a little bit since I've done one of these, and this is the first time I've done it on YouTube. I do apologize for being a couple minutes late. But yeah, I mean, everything looks good, so yeah. Welcome, like I said. This is so this live stream what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using this as the start of a new series I'm going to be doing here on YouTube. And that is my Transportation Tuesday series. Obviously today's not Tuesday, like I have in the title there. But I wanted to do the live stream to kind of just start this series in a way. But yeah, and obviously we're playing Train Sim World 4. I know I've mentioned about, well, starting this series up, and I know I've mentioned that I've been playing this game quite a bit, so I figured this would be a good way to start the series slash live stream. And I am planning on doing more live streams. I don't know if I'm going to be doing these on Tuesdays necessarily. But anyways, yeah. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do the London commuter because, as I mentioned in one of my previous Roblox Stepford County Railway videos, I did the 877, or Class 8, or 377 rather. So we can do that to kind of compare what they had on the Roblox game to here. So we're going to do that, and I've actually been enjoying doing this. And I've been doing a lot of the timetables here, and I've been starting with the early, basically starting from the earlier times, working my way up. So yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll do this one, Horsham to London Victoria, and we'll start with that. So yeah, hopefully you all enjoy this stream, or if you're watching it when it's or after the fact, hopefully you enjoy this video. But yeah, I decided I was trying to make it full screen there before I started the microphone up, but I couldn't get it to work for whatever reason. I had it working before, but then it just didn't seem to want to go, it didn't seem to want to go full screen. So, yeah. So we're going to set the headlights to daytime running. Keep that to auto. And we got 12 cars. I think this is really the first time I've driven this train with 12 cars. I mean, everything else seems to be set up already, so... the destination should yeah, there it goes. Should automatically set to where we're heading. That's London Victoria. So we'll go to this view. Actually, let's go to this camera. At least this one I can move the camera around, and I usually do like to do that. If I press 3 again, we'll have the same sort of camera, but at the rear of the train. So, oh, now I gotta lock the doors. So, I'm used to usually having more time to start, but we're going right away. So I am planning on doing this stream for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. Yeah, we'll go power 4. This train I usually don't have any problems, but when I go full power right away, so you don't have any wheel slip. And I don't need the YouTube screen up because I actually have the chat on OBS, so That's on my left monitor. Yeah, I have 3 monitors I use. Well, technically 2 monitors and a TV. I mean, it's a smaller TV. I think this is like a... I almost want to say 40-inch, but no, I have a tape measure right here. Let's see, how big is this TV? It's a 32-inch. I was almost going to say 32 as well, but yeah, 40 seemed almost too big, and this TV isn't wicked big. I mean, it's not small, but it's not huge. I mean, this one's definitely my biggest monitor, if you want to call it that. And my other 2 are a little bit smaller. I mean, they're all different sizes. So the monitor to my right, which is actually a 4K monitor, and are we going to be stopping up here? It looks like we will be. So I'm going to bring the power to off. And actually, we'll go break 1. And while we're doing that, this one is like a 27-inch. And then this one is a 23.5, 24. So we'll break some more. Almost half a mile from the station now, so. So I think what we'll do is after we do this route, we'll switch and do a different system or route. In fact, what I may do after this one is I may do the Boston-Providence route. And I'm speeding. Very briefly, I was speeding. See, the only problem with not having the... I mean, I could always bring up on my phone too, I suppose. The only problem with not having YouTube up on my right monitor, and I'm going to overshoot ever so slightly. So the only problem with not having YouTube up on my right monitor is I can't tell how many people are watching. I don't know if there's a way I can do that here. Participants, I can do that. But I don't think that shows me overall how many people are actually watching. So maybe I will bring it up on my phone. I was gonna say, I thought I heard a plane. Is this Gatwick? Where are we? Yeah, we are at Gatwick. Okay, so we'll need to close the doors here in a moment. I'm looking at the weather on my phone, and the high temperature has actually gone up even more. Because before it was showing the high for today was going to be 83. Now it's showing the high for today is 87. No, I don't want to set the reverse to off. Go back to the interior view. I was doing the Roblox controls, and that sets the reverser. You know, let's turn the cab light on. So yeah, right now where I'm at, it's showing it's 85, feels like 86. Actually, did I put on Discord that I am currently live? I don't think so. I know it's late, but... and I am speeding. I want to make sure we don't derail. Because unlike the Roblox game, you can actually derail on here. Okay, now I just posted on to... We're not stopping here. In fact, our next station isn't until 15 miles from now. And the speed limit is now 90. So how many stops are we making? We're only making 3 more, so we're doing like an express service. So that's kind of nice in a way, actually. I didn't realize we were doing an express service. Normally these ones aren't express. I mean, obviously there are certain ones that might be, but... Now, I know these trains have these speed set, but it seems like on the London commuter train here, these ones don't work. But if I do the East Coast Railway, I think it is, for UK, uses the same exact trains, but they do work. So I don't know on that. And basically, if I was to set this, like right now you can see it's set to 30, this yellow dash here would be up here at 30. So that would increase as I increase this. But it just doesn't seem to work on this train, or for this route, for whatever reason. And even if I did the 387, which is the airport train or whatever, the Gatwick Express train, that doesn't work on that one either. And that's essentially the same train. My audio indicator here shows that train sim is loud, kind of, but I don't know, for me it almost seems like the music is louder than the game. But I have it set to normal level that I've had it on my videos, so I don't know. And I was going to bring up the stream on my phone, and I don't know why I didn't. Switch accounts on my phone. Okay. So it looks like right now I'm the only one on the stream here. Speed limit's down to 80. Because I'm not paying attention. But that is fine. So yeah, anyways, we have a slight chance of thunderstorms this afternoon here. Apparently they could be somewhat severe as well, so... Well, I say severe, it's not like we're gonna get like tornadoes or anything, not like you'd see out in the Midwest. In fact, the thunderstorm video that I put out a couple weeks ago, before that video actually started, we actually did get a bit of hail. And for the hail that we got was actually a really, I mean, obviously small compared to what you'd see in other parts of the country, but for us, it was significant. I mean, the hail lasted, I think it was like maybe 5 minutes, and it got to probably almost a dime-sized hail, which I feel like is actually still pretty significant. But you know, like I said, for us, that was a pretty strong storm for us. We don't, in fact, we don't really get many thunderstorms either, not like we used to, which bums me out because I really do like thunderstorms. So we're 8.3 miles to the next station. So yeah, anyways, like I mentioned, I'm looking to do this stream basically until somewhere between 4:30 and 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And I am speeding. Yeah, actually going downhill as well, so probably a bit better if I do brake power a little bit. There's the Gatwick Express train. Just under 6 miles to our next destination, so we're most of the way, almost 2/3 of the way from the last station. And right now it is almost 5:48 in game here, and we're set to get to there at 5:53. And I don't have the AWS set, so if we get any yellows or reds, it's not going to do anything. I could probably set that, but generally when I do start these trains, they're not generally set. They're generally isolated. So I mean, maybe when we get to the next station I could turn it on. Keep cleaning my glasses. Like my left lens, when I put it on, it almost seems like it's a little blurry, but I guess not. On the corner it is. See, at this point, I have no idea which new songs we've listened to and which songs we haven't. I'm almost thinking we haven't heard this one yet, but I'm not sure. Two and a half miles. So with this, basically Transportation Tuesday series, and I know I've mentioned this I think in the last couple videos, but what I may do with this is, or what I am going to do with this series, is I'm not going to do just Train Sim World 4. Basically, the reason why I'm doing Transportation Tuesday as like a broader term is so I can do more games under this series. So I could do American Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator, Flight Sim, Train Sim, or not even simulators. Like I could do, like there's one game that I started playing again lately, it's Rail Route, and basically you're like a, or you're a controller basically for a train system. You set the signals and everything like that. I could always do that, a series, or do videos of that for the series. Or even racing games. Basically anything that's even related to transportation in a way, I could do. So I'm thinking this was the longest gap basically in between stations because I think East Croydon is actually somewhat fairly close to London. Problem with these stations is I can't see the stop markers. They're on the left here. That's 8-9 car marker. 10. Looks like the 12 car marker's right up here. Okay. That was pretty good. Got here basically with like a minute left, or before we need to depart, so.
Security personnel tour this station 24 hours a day.
So we were basically 4 seconds late getting here, which I'd say is definitely not bad. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna look at the radar on my phone really quick. There's definitely scattered showers throughout the state. Except for like the far northeastern part of the state. I mean, the heaviest, or the most showers right now are kind of western Maine along the New Hampshire border. I notice the system's basically coming in from Canada. Oops, that is not what I wanted to do. I accidentally opened the doors on this side. We don't want those open. Okay, so now we will get going. 6.9 miles, yeah, Clapham Junction. I'm gonna turn my phone off. I want to keep the stream up on my phone. That way I can see how many people are watching. Which, as of right now, looks like it's just me. Turn the power off because we are going downhill and we don't want to. Speed limit is only 45. There's another Gatwick Express train. Now the speed limit is 60. So we can speed up, and then it will go up to 70 just before the next station. But I'm not going to set it all the way to power 4 right now. I'll leave it at power 3. Okay, speed limit is now 70. So yeah, I need to find a way to, or I need to make a screen or something to have before, or before I basically start the screen, or stream rather. I didn't really have time to do that for this episode, or not episode, but live stream. Now make the thumbnail for this stream slash video at some point. But right now I think I'll just have it use one of the in-game, or one of the 3 that it picks or whatever for the thumbnails. Oh, I was gonna turn the AWS on, wasn't I? I forgot. And I think right now, I think technically I could get up right now out of the seat and the train won't slow down on me. Because I think that is currently... So what I am going to do is I am going to turn down the game audio a little bit. We'll do that. Because that is kind of loud. So this song I'm pretty sure we haven't heard yet. And the reason why I got this one, because it does sound kind of like funky. I don't know. Yeah, let me turn that. In fact, what I might be able to do, let me see. Options, settings, audio. See, I don't know what the like the AWS would be under. So I think what I'll do is I'll just turn it down a bit more. Don't want to turn it down too much. Like maybe that. We'll see what that looks like. I mean, for me it's still going to sound the same, but for you guys it may not be as loud. Because I'm actually adjusting the sliders through OBS itself. Yeah, see, it looks like it's still getting into the yellows. monitoring thing seems to be lagging a little bit on OBS there. And I am speeding. Leave it to B1. See, what I'll have to do is I'll have to mess around with the audio sliders in the game and figure out what the AWS is under. Because I don't mind having it on. It just is slightly loud. And I am speeding again. 1 mile, so it looks like that's the station we're gonna be stopping at up there. On that little, almost a mini map in a way, but a 2D mini map, or 1D mini map rather. And then after this, we stop at London, Victoria. See, one thing I wish you could do in these games as well, these Train Sim World games, are like do the signaler position. See, I didn't see any markers here. Let me take a look. Yeah, see, there's no stop markers here. There looked like markers back here, some sort of signs back here. Or up ahead, rather. So this is just telling me that the speed limit's going down to 45 up ahead. So I'm guessing basically what it was just get as close to the end here, like I did. Okay, and then now our next and final stop is London, Victoria. That's only 2.3 miles. Oh, looks like someone else is watching now. Greetings to whoever joined. Let me go over to this monitor. Why are you not letting me over to that monitor? There we go. That was weird. Whatever. Slow it down. In fact, I knew the speed limit was going to be going down to 45. I just, once again, wasn't paying attention. I can actually put it to power 1 because we are going uphill ever so slightly. No, freight train? Normally there's a freight train that passes down there when I go over here. Put the handle back to off for now. So I found out that apparently, well, obviously this used to be a power plant, but it looks like it's not used as a power plant anymore, from what I saw, because I looked it up on Google Maps and I found it. And apparently they turned it into like a shopping center, which is pretty cool. I mean, it still looks exactly like that too. And they have like some mall or some places in the shopping center there still has like the control panels and stuff and everything, which is pretty cool. So yeah, once we finish this route, like I said, we'll switch over to Boston and Providence line. Here's the AWS going off. Speed limit's going down to 40 up ahead and then 20. In fact, I'll start slowing down to 40 now. Or even 20. I mean, I'll just keep the brake down to on the brake level 1. Looks like we do have a red coming into the station as well, so... And that's good. That's perfect, actually. I wonder if that train leaving right there is... Yeah, I think that they were in the platform we were going to. Or they were, rather. Or maybe not. I don't know. Because they're still going. We got the yellow. See, I always find it hilarious because this is a terminating station and they show the speed limit goes up to 90 right after. It's like, yeah, if you're gonna run out or run the buffer, then you might as well go full steam. I just find that hilarious. It's like you would think they'd put it as like 0, but no, they put it as 90. No. But anyways. I'm gonna switch the location on the head sign to not in service. I mean, I could have left it to London, Victoria, but... Okay, full stop. And doors open. Turn that off, turn those on. Switch that to off, master key to off, we'll get off. We'll reset that even though we really don't need to. And we'll exit the cab. Just walk around the platform while we're finishing up. Just wave to everybody that passes by. So yeah, there was a couple times. I mean, I guess I didn't really go too much over speed. I mean, a bit there for the most part, I mean, it looks like I did actually. Now that I was a bit fast, but I mean, we get the gold medal for that route. So yeah, so we'll return to timetable. And like I said, actually, I probably could have just gone to the main menu, especially if we're going to Providence to choose route. Boston Sprinter right there. So we'll do a timetable, and we'll do this train. We'll start from, because this one starts from South Station, and this one starts from Providence, or south of Boston pretty much. But we'll do this one so we can start from South Station. Go up. I don't really want to do the full route. So we'll do Boston to Stoughton. 36-minute route there, which is good. And then maybe what we'll do is we'll finish out by doing the LIRR route. Or even the Bakerloo line. So get started. So I do need to set this up. I kind of need to make sure. So we'll unlock the doors. Let's see if we can do that really quick. So we can do that. I may have to restart it just so I know. I mean, this might already be set up. I think we set it to letter dead, if I remember correctly. Turn the front number lights on. Rear markers on. It sounds like it's already running. Train line complete. Yeah, I think everything is pretty much all set up on here. Engine run on. We'll turn the headlights to dim. Gauge lights on. So we'll lock the doors. We're gonna have that released. This is released already. And I think, oh, we do need to put the reverser in forward. Are we all set? Or are we not all set? Nothing seems to be happening. Like I said, it sounds like it's all set, but let's do the engine start. Just see. Let's do that. Engine start. Low idle brake. I mean, everything seems like it's set. Let's see if the parking brake is. Let's check that. See if maybe I needed to do that while this was off. Or maybe that needs to be that, I don't know. I don't, actually wait, shoot, no, this. That needs to be cut in? There we go. We have power! But we're still not See, I think this one needs to be letter dead. Because I think I do remember that from, yes, that sounded like it worked. I mean, this is released. Does that have to be cut out? I don't think so. Yeah, I'll probably have to restart this one. Well, I mean, I don't have to, but AC power on. HEP engine on. Do we do it short hood trail or the long hood trail? I think short hood trail, right? See, these trains are always so confusing because I never know. There's like so many steps to get them running. I feel like that has to be cut in. We'll get it going at some point. By the time we're scheduled to get to Stoughton. I mean, there's only so many switches I need to flip. The engine run is on. Oh, maybe generator fuel needs to be on. Control and fuel pump. That may make a difference. There we go. Now we're moving. Only took, what, like 3 minutes? Okay, so we're scheduled to Boston Back Bay is our next station. Route 128, Canton Junction, Canton Center, and then Stoughton. So this is going to be a 31-minute route. We'll set the power to idle. Actually, you know what? We could do one. So I probably mentioned before that I used to go to school in Boston here. And in fact, if we go out here, I know that's kind of loud. We'll go back a little bit further. So if I go up, so right in there where that truck is coming out, even though technically you shouldn't be driving in through there, that is a bus station. So you have Greyhound, you have our regional bus, which is Concord. You have Peter Pan. You have, I mean, you have a lot of the bus lines that go into there. That's basically the main bus station for Boston. And so I used to take the bus to and from Boston from South Station here to go home. Which is funny because if you were to take the train to Boston from Maine, you end up in North Station. But if you take the bus, you end up in South Station. But no, I frequented South Station quite a bit. Never took a train out of South Station. In fact, coming back from Florida, we were going to come into South Station, but we actually got off in Back Bay because our hotel was actually closer to there than it was South Station. So we're like, you know, there's no sense for us to get off at South Station when we could just get off at Back Bay. In fact, we're not going to be stopping at the station, but there is a station on this line that I used to, once in a while I would go to, because it's right next to the Orange Line in Boston. And the station name is Ruggles Street Station. And that was basically on the back side of my campus. I mean, I had to walk a little bit, but not too far actually. Green Line was more convenient. Those are the trolleys in Boston. Let me turn the reverser off. I don't know what the keybind is for the brakes. Actually, I can turn that off because the speed limit's up to 35 now. Although we will be stopping up here shortly. Yeah, that's the bell. So this interstate right here, this is Interstate 90. And I don't know why they have the traffic set to go so slow on there. Now, I wish they had other routes as well. Like, I wish they had the Worcester route, because you would actually go by Fenway Park. Basically, the line that train is coming in from goes past Fenway. Yeah, so we're definitely not running on time, that's for sure. So I know 128 is a little ways from Boston Back Bay here. In fact, these tracks right here coming out is the Orange Line tracks. And basically from here all the way to the end of the Orange Line, it parallels this route that we're going to be doing. So we're going to start braking. Pulling a little ways. So yeah, actually where we got off, we end up taking the Orange Line, I think, from here like 1 or 2 stops to where we stayed at. Let me see where the back end of my train is. It's in the station, so yeah, I pretty much could stop now. No, I did not want to unlock the left doors. I wanted to unlock the right doors. So we're almost an hour into the stream. And I think what we'll do is we'll go at least another half hour. And we are scheduled to get into, so right now it's 7:07 in game. Supposed to get to starting at 7:31. It probably won't be until almost 7:40 in game, so that's 33 minutes from now. So yeah, 10 miles to the next station. See, the headlights in these tunnels don't seem to do crap, although I do have it on dim. Ah, that's better. Let there be light. mean, that makes a difference, doesn't it? I don't know what that beep is. I don't know if it's this telling me that the speed limit's going to be going up to 60. I see up ahead it's going to go up to 120 though, so yeah, so it is 60 now, so I can bring the throttle up some more. I honestly don't know what the top speed of this train is. On 90, so on that. I think the 120 might be for the Acela, maybe? Which they don't have on here for this route. See, that's showing 90, this is showing 80. Anyways, so this is Ruggles Street Station right here. And so once in a while I take the orange line to here to the red line, and then take the red line one stop to South Station. Whereas if I took the green line, I'd take it to, see, the orange line switches at, I don't know why I always blank on the name of the station where the orange and red line transfer. But I know the green and red line transfers Park Street Station, which is the oldest subway station in America. That opens in the late 1800s. See, the New York City subway system is older, but they were all above ground. So the first underground subway station in America was Park Street Station. And my school was basically 1 mile from Fenway. See, the Route 128 station is actually, well, Route 128 in Massachusetts is, or a good portion of it, I think. Well, I know it does concur with, or is concurrent, rather, with Interstate 95. And I know where the Route 128 station is part of 95 as well. 95 kind of goes way out and around Boston. You have 90, which we were parallel. That goes in through Boston, ends at, basically at the airport. At Logan. And of course, that's obviously the eastern terminus of Interstate 90. The western terminus, I believe, is in Seattle. And then Interstate 93 runs through north-south through Boston. And that was part of the Big Dig. Well, 90 was also part of the Big Dig too, because 90... I think before actually ended at Interstate 93. And then they built the tunnel across the harbor to connect up to the airport. Because before, I think people had to drive in through Boston through a different tunnel, the Callahan Tunnel, or either basically up and around on Route 1 to get to the airport. But the main part of the interstate that they put underground, which was basically the main part of the Big Dig, was Interstate 93, because that was an elevated highway in through Boston. 6 lanes total, I believe, 3 on each side. They put that underground. It's now 4 lanes on each side. And of course, Big Dig is famously known for being late, extremely late, and extremely over budget. So 4.2 miles until Route 20 or 128. There's a tire company here in New England called Sullivan Tire. Well, I don't know if that's a nationwide company or not, but I know it's big here in New England, and they have these commercials, and they'll have like kids basically or whatever saying different things, and I I get a kick out of it almost every time. They have one kid saying, 128's a parking lot. I find that hilarious every single time. Although I know Route 1 going in towards Boston, that can get crazy with traffic as well. I mean, 93 obviously, that gets really backed up, 93 and 90. But yeah, Route 1, that gets pretty bad. Because of course I've driven into Boston several times to go back to and from school as well. And we drive Route 1 not always into Boston. What we'll do is we'll basically get off Route 1 and go to Revere Beach. And there's a Blue Line station out there. It's actually the end of the Blue Line. It's called Wonderland. And they have a parking garage there, and we'll park there and take the train in. In fact, I think I think the last time we went, I think it's like $7 a day to park there. And that's for the entire day. Which, honestly, is not bad. But yeah, there used to be a dog track right across from the station there. And Wonderland is actually named after an old amusement park that used to be there, called Wonderland. Release the brakes for now, because I don't want to slow down too much before the station. Once we get a little bit closer, I'll turn the bell on. So yeah, we're like 5 minutes late. I don't know if that E is actually the stop marker or not. Could be. Okay, make sure I open the right doors and not the left doors this time. There we go. Don't need the bell on anymore. Here comes Amtrak. In fact, no, that's not the Acela. That's the regional train. Now, of course, the train that goes into Boston North Station, that comes, like I said, from Maine, for Amtrak, rather. And I've taken that a few times. The furthest north that goes is to Brunswick here in Maine, obviously, which is 2 stations north of Portland. In fact, I know I mentioned, I think in the last week, or the last video that I did. In fact, that video hasn't gone up yet. This video will go up tomorrow, where I've talked about a lot of this. So they've been talking about extending the train back up to Bangor here for quite some time now. And basically, they would extend through Lewiston to Augusta to Bangor. And apparently, recently, the Augusta legislatures, they did a vote on it, whatever, and they voted to not extend it, which is absolutely stupid. I mean, granted, it takes just as long to get to Boston on the train as it does the bus. So, I mean, it's really just an alternative mode of transportation at that point. Almost more of a luxury because it is more expensive than the bus. I don't know how much the bus price is now. In fact, let me see. Because I know when I was going to school, the round trip fare for the bus was like $72. And Concord coach lines. So if we're like leaving Bangor to Boston South Station, round trip, we'll say Friday to Monday, just for the heck of it, one adult. So 43 for that one. All the prices are the same. I'll do next. 43 next. So it's like 86 from what it looks like. I'm obviously not gonna buy it, I'm just looking. So yeah, right now it's $86 round trip from Bangor to Boston and Boston back up to Bangor here. So let's idle the throttle. Start slowing down. Still a little over a mile from the station. So yeah, the train that comes into Bangor here, or not Bangor, into Maine here is called the Downeaster. And basically, on the Downeaster website, you can purchase tickets from Bangor to Boston But they basically have a partnership with the Concord or the local bus line that goes down to Boston. And so it will give you the tickets basically for the bus to get to Portland, and then you'd hop on the train from Portland to Boston. And so fares, schedules. So we'll say, see, it doesn't have Bangor on the list there. Because I know before you could buy tickets. Let's see. If I do okay, there's Bangor, and then Boston, North Station. Let's say Friday. We'll do round trip Friday to Monday, just like I did with the bus. That way we can compare it. And nothing? Really? Well, we'll change it from Portland then. Where is my cursor? There you are. So basically, coach is $32. I don't know if that's one way. And business is $44. Oh. Okay. Let's do that. On the way back, it's like $34. So $88 round trip from Boston to Portland, back to Boston, or Portland to Boston, back to Portland with business. And then 64 basically round trip from Portland to Boston, back to Portland. Okay, so next stop is Canton Center, which isn't too far from here, so we won't speed up too much. Speed limit's only 20 anyways, so... So if I go back to Concord here, so Bangor... Portland, round trip Friday to Monday. And that is $56 round trip, so you're talking over $100 basically round trip with the bus train combination to Portland or to Boston from Bangor, as opposed to $82, I think it said, round trip, or $84 round trip, just on the bus. Do minimum reduction braking. Actually, we'll brake a little bit more. This is a shorter platform, so. And I turn my phone off again. And now we only have one more stop left. And as of right now, I am the only person on the stream again, so that person left a few minutes ago. And we're at an hour, almost an hour and 20 minutes on the stream. And our next and final stop is Stoughton, which is 3.2 miles. I think this is actually the first railroad crossing I've come across. Literally. And figuratively. Why did the gates go up? They were down. Now they're up. That's weird. So yeah, like I mentioned a bit ago, my next Roblox Stepford County Railway video is going to be going up at the normal 2 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. So be sure to check that out. And once again, best way to, well, I didn't mention it yet, but the best way to find out when I'm going to be streaming here on YouTube and or Twitch is through my Discord. And I will put that in the description of this video later on. I'll edit the description of this video later. Or live stream, but at that point it'll be a VOD, basically, video. So you know, it'd be fun if they made this compatible with VR. I don't think it is, but I think that'd be pretty cool. I gotta do more VR. Who knows, maybe I'll even do a VR video at some point. Now, one thing I do want to do, and I don't think I've mentioned this yet, but one thing I do want to do at some point as well on the channel here is I do want to make a like a VTuber avatar for my videos and streams at some point. And what I may do at some point too, later in the summer, is I will get a camera, and then I can have like motion tracking, like face head tracking or whatever for my avatar. So look for that at some point later on. I don't know if Stoughton is technically the end of the line, or actually is the end of this line. I'll look it up here in a moment. Just about a mile from the station. Now we're a mile from the station. I could leave it at throttle 1, I guess. Transportation. Route map. I mean, it looks like it does continue past Stoughton, so it's technically not the end of the line, but it is the end of the line as far as the passenger service goes for this branch. And it really is just the 2 stations on this branch as well, so well, speed limit's gone down to 10. I didn't realize it was going to be going down. Looks like I'm still the only one on the stream again, so still. This crossing doesn't have any gates. It's interesting. Throttle is idle already. Platform actually goes across this road as well. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that. In fact, I know I haven't. Yeah, so we were a little late. 10 minutes late getting into Stoughton, or 9 minutes late getting into Stoughton, but whatever. So we'll do one more route. So this will probably be about an hour or 2 hour stream / video, but that is completely fine with me. So we're gonna go back. We are going to do, I think. I don't think I want to do the London Underground route right now. We can save that one for later. So I think what we'll do is we'll do the Long Island Railroad. We will do maybe the 8-car train. Is there any shorter one? There is this one, New York Penn to Hempstead. It's a 34-minute route. Yeah, we'll do that one. Might have been a slightly shorter route with the Bakerloo line, I don't know, but anyways, so master key on, reverser forward, left doors open. Turn the gauge lights on to like 70%, desk brightness to like 35%. Headlights right here will go bright. Set the brake to 20%. That's still not working. Which I think has to be max brake to do that. Yes, there we go. And off we go. Speed limit is currently 15. I love that sound. I don't know why. I really do love that sound when it speeds up like that. Or whirs up, whatever. Another person joined the stream again. Hello, welcome. So our next stop is Woodside, 4.6 miles. I think there is a downhill slope through this tunnel, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Just set the brake or the controller to min brake right now. That way we're not speeding up. Don't really want to slow down too much either, but definitely don't want to speed up going through here either. Well, now we can. Speed limit just went up, so. Give her some full power, at least up until we get closer to 60 miles an hour. Turn the game audio down a little bit more. Caught the speed just in time. So we shouldn't hopefully be as late on this route as we were with the MBTA route that we just did. So I don't know how many stops we're going to be doing on this route. So Woodside's the next stop, Jamaica, Floral Park, and then Hempstead. So 4 stops. Basically half an hour from now. Which will place us a little over 2 hours on the stream, but that's completely fine. I was a couple minutes late, but still. And I didn't realize we were going uphill again. It's because I wasn't paying attention. I'll turn the game audio down even more. Yeah, I'll definitely have to mess around with that for next time. Kind of whipped everything up pretty quick before I started the stream. Yeah, I think the game audio should be hopefully better now. Almost seemed like it was almost overpowering the music in a way. Well, actually, it kind of was from what it was looking like. And I am speeding. Speed limit's going down to 45 up here. I'm once again the only one in the stream again, but that's fine. See, I do like these trains because they do look a lot like subway trains. Of course, the Bakerloo line is a subway route, or subway line, so... or metro, rather. London Underground. See, this train I know how to work a little bit better, like I said, than I did the MBTA train. Although we got it figured out. Of course, the 377 that we did first, that one is so easy to get set up. Some of these other ones, it takes a little bit more. Of course, the MBTA one, like I said, that one really has quite a few steps to get going. Now, you may have noticed that I did turn off the guide for where to stop. Because I just felt I really don't need it. I think I went past the marker a little bit, I don't know. Or is this the marker there? Actually, this is the marker here, so that's not too bad. A little bit of an overshoot, but... I have the front red markers on. I don't need those on. Marker lights off. There we go. So we're gonna lock the doors. No, I didn't want to unlock the left doors. I want to lock the right doors. Okay, they're all closed. I love that sound. I don't know why, I really do love that sound. So the speed limit's 60. Looks like it is going to be going up to 80 here in a little bit. Although we did have a yellow signal as well. Can't do anything with those switches. I don't think there's anything on this side I can do at all. Or interact with, rather. Now the speed limit is 80. So we're scheduled to get into Jamaica 7:18 game time, and it's currently 7:13. This is a very bouncy line. A lot of shaking going on. And I'm looking over to OBS, and in a way I'm actually kind of amazed I haven't dropped a single frame. Start slowing down. It looks like the speed limit's going up to 35 up ahead anyways, so it's right at these lights here, this gantry. So we're definitely going to want to do some heavy braking. There. This song I don't think we've heard yet either. Speed limit's going up to, or down to 15 rather, up here. I think that I saw was actually just the platform number. Yeah. I don't see any car markers. So I'll just stop basically into the station here into the platform. This time it is the left door. Yeah, track 8. Stopping at Floral Park and Hempstead. Okay, and then now we can power on up. Listen to that sweet sound. Oh, it's so good. I don't know what it is about it. I don't know if it's because it kind of reminds me of like the subway system in Boston. Because I feel like those trains kind of have a similar sound as well. Just that electrical, like, powering up signal. Or, not signal, sound. Speed up a bit more now. So 2 more stations. 5.3 miles to the next station, and then I don't know how far till one after that. I'm guessing probably 6 to 7 miles? Based on the time, I don't know. We'll find out. Full power! I wonder if this sets the speed to like a certain, or sets the train to a certain speed to do like a train wash sort of thing. Because I know I've done a couple of the, especially the Bakerloo line ones, where you're finishing in the yard and basically you're driving through a train wash. And the speed limit's like 4 miles an hour. It's like, it's so hard to keep a consistent speed, 4 miles an hour. I wish they had newer underground tube stock trains. Because the only basically tube stock trains that they have for the London Underground are for like the 70s. And I think they do have older ones from like the 40s as well, but they don't have any modern ones, which is strange to me. Looks like I might need to start slowing down. No, it changed. See what the signal looks like when we get up to it. It's still showing yellow on there, so. It's green. I wonder if there's a train ahead of me. Almost looks like I can vaguely see a train up there. I am speeding. So we're not stopping at this station. The station after. And once we stop at that station, I'll look and see if there is a train in front of me. See, this song I'm pretty sure we haven't heard yet either. This one I'm pretty sure we've heard. I think. I don't know. Okay, let's take a look. Is there a train in front of me? Doesn't look like it. Strange. How was this stop? Let's see. A little bit past the sign, but not too bad actually. So good. 4.3 miles, so a lot closer than I thought it was. They probably just had the timing further because it is the terminating stop or station. And I'm going too fast once again. You're almost over anxious to speed up, I guess. A little bit overzealous. Yeah, it looks like the OBS audio monitors are not happy. Which is very weird. Actually, is there a crossing there? Yeah, there is. This train doesn't have a bell. Actually, does this train do the wigwag thing? Nope. What I mean by wigwag thing or whatever is like the lights will basically alternate flashing. Because the MBTA and I know the Amtrak does that. Actually, is there a crossing here? No, there isn't. Might be one on the other side of the station though. Yep. Coming into the final station. Actually, no, that's not the station we'll be stopping at. Still needed to slow down anyways. Speed limit's going down to 60 and then up to 70 and then almost immediately down to 30. And then 15. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm guessing we're going to be going off to the right, and we are. I think another reason why the time is so spread out too, or more spread out, is because of the slower speeds coming into the station. Apparently that's not the station we're coming into either. Speed limit will actually be going up to 35 before we get to our station. So yeah, we'll be definitely over 2 hours on the stream, but that's fine. At this rate, we might actually be late getting into the station. Set the controller to coast. Now I can speed up a little bit. See, this is flashing 15, even though we're not. That's showing 30, so. I don't know if it's flashing 15 because it will be slowing down up here, or either way we're going to be coming into the station. So we'll go down as far as we can, because it looks like there are buffers at this station because it is the end of the line. We're gonna do that, and then I think at this point I may switch it to the outro song. So we are gonna basically start winding the stream down here. So lock the door, and that will end this service. And did we get gold on this? We did. So we're going to continue, and we're actually going to return to free roam. We'll just turn the key off. Can I turn the key off? Why won't let me turn the key off? Oh, probably because I have it. Need to do that. Key out, key off. I can do that. Lights off. Turn the marker lights on. And turn those off. And get up and out. Oh, no, door's locked, but whatever. Yeah, I'm not continuing this service, so. Yeah, anyways, I don't think I can change my view from the camera here, but anyways, so this train apparently is going back to Penn Station. But yeah, so that is just about going to do it for this live stream, though, or if you're watching this after the fact, is going to be just about it for this video. So yeah, like I said, the best way to find out when I'm going to be going live again is on my Discord, and you can find that in the description below once I put it back in. But yeah, anyways, once again, hopefully you've all enjoyed. And for the people that did watch, I know you're not here anymore, but thank you for joining. But yeah, anyways, that's just about going to do it for this video and live stream. And hopefully you've all enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you leave a thumbs up. And of course, as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye!